State agriculture leaders, along with local farmers, celebrated the start of a Carleton County meat processing facility. The Laveau family has been in the Wrenshall community for years, and now they're planning on a new adventure. Today, there was a groundbreaking ceremony for the future Laveau Butcher Company. It's planned on 20 acres in Wrenshall. They say this facility will help folks shop local and also be connected with local farmers.
It's going to give another avenue of revenue. We'll be able to connect people in Duluth with local agricultural products. Then people will be able to know where their meat comes from.
Local farmers are also celebrating this new processing facility, including Mark Thel. Thel says he's had to drive 2.5 hours to process his meat, costing hundreds in diesel and wear and tear on his truck. With this new facility opening, they say it will help both local families and farmers.
For what we do as sustainable, organic, grass-fed animals, we should be charging $10 a pound for ground beef. Not a lot of families can afford that today. So if we can cut some of them costs down by being local and do some of the labor right here, that just improves the marketability of a small farm.
Once open, the butcher shop plans to take in around 30 animals a week between cows and pigs. Construction is underway with hopes of opening up the shop later this year.